Hello guys, it is Solid9 and today I have a video on how you can do a insured weapon duplication. This is very game breaking. You can get any weapon you want and you can duplicate 2 insured weapons within 5 minutes. Hackerly is the founder of this glitch, so check him out. Let's get him to 1.2k subs. All you want to do is you want to make sure that you have your insured weapon ready to go. Then you will need to go to your active duty. You want to have one operator with a medium or large backpack. Then you need the other one with a small backpack. The reason why is because we're going to be using that extra weapon that you can add with your medium and large backpack to duplicate weapons. Now I'm going to show you how to hit it every single time and you won't mess up. So watch until the end so you guys understand everything, because if you mess up on anything, even a little thing, it won't work.
Drop a like if you are human, my homie.
I think I'll drop a dislike.
Shut up, Biden. Yeah, shut up, Biden. Drop a like.
So let's go right ahead and get right to the first step. You need to go into DMZ. Now once you're in this menu, you want to make sure this top part has nothing in it, including no stronghold keys, no nothing. Next thing is you want to make sure that you don't have a primary or secondary. Now if you have stuff in the lethal, tactical, or in the field upgrade, it doesn't matter. That's fine. But after you look at both active duties that you're doing this with, and after you make sure that they're clear, you want to hit deploy. Once you hit deploy, you want to continue until you can edit your active duty. You want to start off by going over to your active duty with the medium or large backpack. Then go up to the part where you can select a third weapon and simply go to your insured weapon and select the insured weapon you want to dupe. Then you want to scroll down to your primary and then go into your weapons. You want to find a contraband and you want to make sure that you keep in mind the 2 weapons you put in your primary. You want to label one weapon, weapon 1, and another weapon, weapon 2. Weapon 1 needs to go into your primary. Weapon 2 needs to go to your secondary. Now when you are duping these guns and making new guns, you want to make sure that you do not select any gun that matches the 2 weapons that you're putting into your primary and secondary. So for me, I can't select cast off since that is my weapon 2, and I can't select any weapon 1 because, you know, it would match it. You just don't want to match those 2 weapons you pick right here. Now at this point, you want to go back into your active duty and switch to the one that does not have that medium or large backpack. Now go back to the active duty and then select the one that does have the medium or large backpack, and you're gonna see that in that top part right here there is no weapon, and that weapon that you selected a second ago has disappeared, but you should still see your primary and secondary that you put on earlier, and that is what you want. Now you want to go down to your primary and secondary and take off those 2 weapons from the primary and secondary. That is very important. Like I said, you want to follow each and every step that I say. If you do anything wrong or slightly wrong, it won't work. Flat out just won't work. So after you're done removing the primary and secondary, you want to go back up to the third weapon on the top. You then want to go into it and then go into your insured weapon. You want to make sure you change the weapon to a weapon that you have now already used. That is another important step. So as you can see, I'm changing it to this weapon right here that's decked out with attachments, and then I'm going to put that weapon onto my third weapon slot. Then go to your primary. Now that weapon 1 that I told you guys to remember, you want to put that weapon in your primary. Then you want to put that weapon 2 that I told you guys to remember in your secondary. At this point, you want to go back into active duty and switch to the active duty character that does not have the medium or large backpack. Once you're done with that, you want to switch back to the character that does have the medium or large backpack. At this point, you guys have duplicated 2 weapons. Now, here is more important steps. Follow these exact. I know I said that multiple times. Now, what you need to do next is you want to remove the primary and secondary, then head back up to the third weapon and now change it for the 3rd time. You want to change it to a weapon that you have not used yet, which as you can see, here's this weapon. Then once you select it on your 3rd weapon, you want to go to your secondary. Yes, not primary, it's going to be secondary this time. Now with your secondary, you want to put on one of the weapons that you put in your 3rd weapon slot a second ago. Then in your primary, put on the other weapon that you glitched out in your 3rd slot. If you have done it right, you should see that on your primary and secondary, it does not say contraband. It just says a regular weapon. That's how you know we have done everything right so far. Now, here's another step that you can mess up very easily. So at this point, you want to start matchmaking into the game. Now, what you need to do is as soon as you hit start matchmaking, you want to leave immediately. Do not be slow. If you're too slow with this one part, it will not work. That was one of the big steps I was messing up on when I did this wrong. Now, what you want to do next is deploy again, then to go into Al Mazrah and then hit confirm and then go to your class. If you have done everything right, your class should still be there. If your class is not there and your guns are gone, then you have done something wrong. Please comment down below if you can't hit this, because I will help you out as much as I can. Works on every single console, because I know it does since I have seen people do it on every other console. But once you're done with that, you then want to go into the game. Okay, now once you're in the game, you want to drop all of your weapons once. Do not drop them more than once. Then pick up all your weapons when they're on the ground. Now you want to head to an exfil, pick up a vehicle. By the way, look at my driving, you know, it's definitely something. I'm not the best driver in this game. But yeah, all you want to do next is you want to head to the exfil, then exfil. Now what's hard about this is exfilling, since you can die. And if you die, then you're going to have to wait till your insured weapon comes back. It's going to be annoying. So please make sure that you have a team helping you with this, because doing this solo can be frustrating, since I know people love to camp those exfils. If you need anybody's help with exfilling and duplicating your weapons with this glitch, drop a gamer tag down below. Somebody may add you. But once you're done exfilling, if you look at your weapons, you will see that they have officially turned into contraband. Those dupes did not disappear. They are contraband. And now you want to simply rinse and repeat and do the same exact thing that I just told you again. So keep duping these insured weapons so you can be decked out in your next DMZ game. This is extremely broken and easy. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I know this is a longer one. I just wanted to make sure that I told you guys everything, since this is a very, you know, it's definitely a little complicated at first, but once you get it, it shouldn't be too bad. It should be really easy.